Hey guys, so I'm in my office craft room. It's now a craft room. This room has been multiple of things. But anyway, I'm sitting here in my craft room. I am relaxing in my pajamas today because the past 3 days we've been running errands and taking care of things before the kids went back to school. Today was their first day back, so I felt like we had to cram a whole bunch into these past few days. But anyway, while I was running out, I stopped at Goodwill to check out some things. I obviously went to Walmart for grocery shopping, and I went to Dollar Tree because if I'm near a Dollar Tree, I might as well check it out because, you know, sometimes you can find some things. And I wanted to share a few of the things that I found. So the first place that we went was Goodwill, and we didn't find a couple of the things we were kind of hoping to find. I didn't find much decor that I wanted, and my husband couldn't find some of the things that he wanted, but it's hit and miss. It's a thrift store, right? But every time we go there, we know that we can find some books. So my oldest is in first grade, and he can read at a third grade reading level. But we have to watch with him because sometimes when he is reading, he'll just be reading it but not really paying attention to what he is reading. So we limit the amount of chapter books he gets just so that way, you know, if he does pick up a chapter book, I know that, okay, you need to read a chapter, but then you need to tell me about that chapter. I really wanted this chapter book. It is, if you're reading this, it's too late. I did not check the reading level. I had no idea what reading level this is, but it was only 50 cents because it was red tag day. So originally $1, we got it for 50 cents. This apparently is book 2 in the Secret series. So we are going to have to try to find the name of this book is Secret. That's the first book. I don't know. He really wanted this one. We tried to talk him out of it, but, you know, when kids get things in their mind, that's what they want. And I'm not going to argue. I totally support reading. So if he wants to stick that on the bookshelf, I'm more than happy to do so. The other book that he got is National Geographic Kids Bats. He loves to learn about all kinds of things. We have books about outer space, discover bugs, baseball. There's all kinds of learning books up there, so he loves those kinds of books. And then he also loves Legos, and this book was 50 cents. Yeah, 50 cents. I'm assuming this book was 50 cents. He picked the tag off, so I'm not 100%, but this is Need for Speed Lego City. He loved Lego books, so those are always a given. My youngest is in preschool, so that'll explain his book choices. But he grabbed The Lion King Roar, and this one was 50 cents. Very simple sentences on here. I was worried that they might be paragraphs, but they're not, so very age appropriate. This was one I wanted, but he really didn't want. But here's the thing, if mommy's got to read them, I kind of want to be semi-interested in them, and when I picked it up, I thought it was cute. So that's why I grabbed it, and he didn't argue with me about it. He's just like, okay, Mom. This is Little Owl's Night, and it was originally 50 cents, red tag. I got it for 25. So that's why I was really excited about that one. And then he picked up All of My Love. This one's a really cute book. It does have pretty heavy paragraphs in it, so it's going to be one that is a one book read for the night or for the afternoon whenever he picks it up. Sometimes he'll bring me like 10 books, and I'm normally fine with it, but big books like this, I'm just like, honey, I can't read 10 books that long. But this one only cost him 50 cents. Then my husband is a mystery, true crime, thriller reader. Like, he loves that kind of stuff. So he picked up 6 Years and Sleepers. These were both $1 a piece. So he'll get to those at some point. Sometimes he'll pick them up when he's on a vacation and just read through them, but he doesn't get as much time to read as he would like. And then for me, normally I will go in there, like if I know I'm going there. This was kind of a last minute stop. But if I know that I'm going to go there, I will write down books that I'm looking for. Nora Roberts, they always have Nora Roberts books. So I try to write those down. And then there's a few that I'll have like in the back of my mind by Lindsay Sands and a few other my favorite authors that I'm hoping to look for. And then other times I just go and I just browse. But when I have my kids and I don't have anybody to watch them, to kind of keep them occupied while I'm, you know, grabbing books and reading the back of them, I don't have a lot of time to do that. So this time around, I didn't have a lot of time to just browse and read every single book that caught my eye. I decided just to look for ones that were red tag and then read the back of them. It helped kind of narrow down my options. The first one that I got was The Switch by Lindsay Sands. Now, I love Lindsay Sands' vampire series. I've never picked up any other one of her series. Like, she writes several different kinds of books, but I've only ever picked up the vampire ones. So I decided, you know what? It's red tag, it's 50 cents. All of the books that I'm going to show you for me were 50 cents. So I decided I'm going to give this a try and see if I like anything else she writes outside of the vampire novels. I also found this one called Seaview Inn by Cheryl Woods. It got pretty high ratings on Goodreads. That's another thing that I like go to. I have an app on my phone that I scan each book and I kind of look to see what the ratings are. I'm getting a better idea if it's something I'm interested in after I've read the back. And I think this one got like a 4. It really caught my eye. And then Susan Wiggs, I always see her books there. And I figured, you know what, I'm going to grab 2 for 50 cents a piece. Why not? So the first one I grabbed is The Winter Lodge, and then Summer at Willow Lake. So those are the 4 books I'm adding to my bookshelf. I love the prices. I think we walked out paying $8 for all of these books after tax. So you really can't beat that. The next place I went was Walmart, and I found a few other discount, I guess, Christmas goodies. I got the cupcake liners for next year. I'm going to put those away in my bin. And then I found, my husband actually found these, was decorative, they call it decorative fabric. But yeah, I got 2 rolls of that, and these only cost me $2. And then I think the cupcake liners, I think, were 50 cents. Then I ran to Dollar Tree, and they were just putting out the Valentine's Day stuff, so I will be going back in the next few days. But I let my kids grab a few of the Valentine's Day cards. My youngest, of course, picked Mickey Mouse, and my oldest, very predictable, picked Star Wars. So those are their Valentine's Day cards. We'll go back and we'll do like the goodie bags later, and I'll share that with you guys. But I also found a shadow box in these little tiny shadow boxes. There doesn't look to be like a screen over top, so I only grabbed one. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to like these. It also doesn't have a backing to it. So I'm going to play with this, and if I like it, I'll hopefully get more, but it's probably going to be one of those situations where I like it and then I can't find any more. But I at least got one in red because I have a little DIY project I want to do with this. I also grabbed 2 rolls of this heart ribbon. It's, to possibly use on a wreath. I don't know. I like to grab crafty stuff because I always find a use for something. And then they didn't have very many of these, and I wanted to grab a whole bunch, but somebody else was looking at them, and they just would not leave the place. So I just grabbed one for now. I'm sure I can go back next week and get some more. But these are heart picks. Again, I have a few ideas for these heart picks. But that's all that I got from Goodwill, Walmart, and Dollar Tree this time around. I wanted to share that stuff with you because I'm going to start doing some crafty things for Valentine's Day, and I didn't want it to be confusing as to where all that stuff came from. So that's going to be it, guys. I will see you soon, hopefully with some Valentine's Day crafts and some more Dollar Tree hauls. So I am back. The Christmas time kind of takes a lot from me, but I am back with Dollar Tree hauls and Goodwill hauls and frugal crafts and those sorts of things. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.